Hello. Actually, we are not saying anything. We will be starting in few minutes. Just wait for others to join. I think I'm audible. Please let me know in the chat box if I'm audible. Okay, it's rude. How are you all? How are you all? Like, if your friends have registered for this session, can you intimate them to join as soon as possible? If they join, we can start the session soon. I'm rude. I'm rude. Okay, we'll be starting exactly session at 7:15. Please wait for 3 minutes. And to be remembered, like one thing, for certificates, you need to fill the attendance form, which we will be sharing at the end of the session. And at the end of the session, you will be having some icebreaker session too, so you need to follow it up.
Hello everyone. Good evening to one and all. Am I audible? Let me know in the chat box that am I audible or not. Yes, so many essays. So I'm ready to go forward then. Firstly, we are happy to announce that we crossed 550 plus registrations in collaboration with Nexus Farm and so many GDSC chapters. I am Navya Kalamadi, a Nexus Farm member from 2nd CSE. Firstly, I welcome you all on the behalf of Nexus Farm team. Welcome to Build with AI virtual session. So you all the people have the doubts, right? So who are we, what we are, and what will you get this session get you all the things. So let me explain in detail what we are. This session is brought to you by Google Developer Students Club in collaboration with Nexus One. All the people know about these sessions from GDSCs, right? So let me tell you in depth what is GDSC is about. GDSCs are university-based community groups for students who are enthusiastic in technology. GDSC clubs are passionate about helping their peers learn technology and make like-minded people connect with each other to foster learning and growth. With this motive, too low. Okay. With this motive, we bring forth you many events and programs that are very fun and resourceful. Am I audible now? Am I audible now?
Yes, yes, you are audible. You can proceed.
Moon and all? Yes, okay. Uh, I think so many people have doubts that what is Nexus Swam and what's the community all about. Let me clear you with that. Nexus means network for empowering, exploring, and uniting students. At Nexus, we believe in the power of connection, a central point where students from all walks of life come together to empower, explore, and unite. Nexus Form bring forth to you events like these, which bring up active learning with creating the fun. Uh, I'm sure that you can scan the QR codes which leads to the socials and follow us in all the socials like LinkedIn, Instagram, and WhatsApp channels. So you get to know more info about us. Hope you all can follow our Nexus Farm in all socials from WhatsApp to Instagram and LinkedIn too. Hopefully, I thought that you all the people get to know what we are now. So that was who we are. Now, what's up with the session? I think all the people are excited for the session, right? Keep excited in the chat box and be enthusiastic and interactive throughout the session like this. I promise you that the session is going to be awesome and you are definitely going to enjoy it. Are you all excited for the session? If yes, please keep excited in the chat box. So we get to know all the people are interactive with that. Yes, so many excited. So I am also so excited to see the session. Yeah, coming up with the session, whether you are a beginner or have some experience, this session is for you. In this session, you will dive into the cutting edge of AI advancements and trends, uncover the breakthroughs that are shaping the future of AI, engage with fellow students and AI enthusiasts through interactive discussions and hands on activities. So, giddy up, let's know more about generative AI together. Start the session in few minutes. Uh, Without any delay, I would like to introduce our speaker, Anushna Aburi, a tech lead at Nexus Swarm, a pre-final student of JNTU Hyderabad. And let's dive into the session now. Over to you, Anushna. Welcome to the session.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, you are audible. You can proceed. Like, can you? Okay, it's good.
Yeah. So, hi everyone, I'm Anushna, currently pursuing my BTech third year at JNTU HUCJ. I'm currently doing as a tech lead at NEXUS Swarm. And what are Gen AI study jumps? We all hear it, right? So, it's basically a month-long program where we can explore more about generative AI and we can also get a hands-on experience with the curated content. You will also be able to access the Google Cloud platform where we can use the Vertex AI for prompt design, develop GenAI apps with Gemini and Streamlit, and take a part in GenAI arcade game. Let's have a quick overview of GenAI study jumps. In this, we have three labs. The first one is Introduction to GenAI Learning Path. For this one, after completing it, you can earn one skill badge. And the second one is Gemini for Google Cloud. You will earn for one skill badge for this one too. And the third is Genea Arcade Game. For this one, you can earn one game badge. In Genea Study Jumps, we can earn course badges, skill badges, and game badges too. So, before diving into the Genei, let's have a bit of about AI and machine learning. Two very common questions that are asked were what is AI and what is the difference between AI and machine learning. We can generally say AI is a discipline, like physics, for example. It contains all the theory and all the methods for building a machine in such a way that it can act or think like a human. Basically, human intelligence in a machine, right? We can tell machine learning as a subfield of artificial intelligence. AI and ML, they are not quite the same thing, but they are closely connected to each other. Let's see how they are connected. AI is a broader concept of enabling a machine or a system to sense, reason, act, or adapt like a human, while the machine learning is an application of it. It allows the machine to extract knowledge from the data and learn from it autonomously. Basically, we will train the machine with a huge data set so that it can think or act like a human. Now you have understood how they are connected, right? Now let's see what's the main difference between AI and machine learning. While artificial intelligence encompasses the data of a machine that can mimic the human intelligence, machine learning does not. It aims to teach a machine how to perform a specific task and provide accurate results by identifying the patterns. For example, I will provide some data to the machine and it will identify the patterns on that machine, identify the relationship between the data, and based on that it will generate the new content or answer our questions. This is how the machine learning works. Now, machine learning has mainly two models. One is supervised machine learning model and the other one is unsupervised machine learning model. Supervised machine learning model contains the label data. We can tell label data is something that comes with tag, for example, like name, type, etc. Unsupervised machine learning models contains unlabeled data. That means the data contains no tags or labels. We can see here how they both work. If we have given some input data to the model, and that model will predict the output based on the input we have given. This predicted output is compared with the expected output of the training dataset. If there is a vast difference between both of them, then we call it as an error. If there is an error in the model, we need to update the model, right? For that, we will update the input values based on the previous predicted output so that now it won't produce any error. It is an iterative process. So basically, supervised learning model should need a previous or past experience to predict the future one. Now let's see the unsupervised learning. Here I am giving an input data to the model, and based on that the model is generating an example. Here it doesn't need any previous or past example. It can directly take from the raw data. Now we have seen the AI, machine learning, and supervised and unsupervised learning. Let's see about the deep learning. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning. It uses the artificial neural network, allowing them to process more complex patterns than the machine learning. They are of two types. The first one is the discriminative, and second one is the generative. Discriminative is used to classify or predict the data, while the generative generate a new data that is similar to the data it was trained on. Like here, for example, you can see I have given a cat image to the machine and it will classify it as a cat and not a dog. But in generative, if I give a cat image, it will generate another new cat image. And if I give a dog image, it will generate a new dog image. It can process the complex patterns based on artificial neural networks, right? How can it can process? Because artificial neural network contains three layers: input layer, output layer, and the hidden layer, which helps them to process the complex patterns. And as the deep learning is a subset of machine learning, it contains the labeled data and the unlabeled data, which is called as a semi-supervised learning data. Here in semi-supervised, as it contains the labeled data, it is used to train the machine on a basic information, and the unlabeled data is used to train the machine. Let's have a quick video to get started with generative AI. Oh, have you seen Gen AI? Okay, no issues if you didn't hear volume. Let's start here. What is generative AI? It is basically the subfield of artificial intelligence focused on generating entirely new and original content. Here, generative AI is a subfield of deep learning, and deep learning is a subfield of machine learning, and machine learning is a subfield of artificial intelligence. So, in general, we can tell as GenAI is a subfield of artificial intelligence. Since it is a deep learning, we can have supervised, semi supervised, and unsupervised learning algorithms in generative AI. It leverages a machine learning algorithms which was trained upon the massive data sets. By analyzing these data sets, generative AI will learn the patterns and relationships between the data, and based upon it, it will generate a new content. We can see here LLM, which are called as large language models, are also the deep learning. Since you have learned about GenAI and LLM, are they both the same thing? Let's say it here. Generative AI was large language models. Basically, GenAI can produce or generate a new content like image, audio, video, text, etc. But LLM can generate a new content only on the text-based content. This is how we can explain. LLM is a large language model. Here the key is the language. So it can generate only a language related text, but not any audio, video, etc. Jina is a broad concept encompassing various forms of content generation. It creates many outputs, but LLM can only create text only outputs. Since they both are the subfields of deep learning, they both can use deep learning and neural networks. GenAI aims to create the original content across various domains, and LLM specifically concentrate on language-based text only. So why are LLMs so hot right now? In the market, their hype was not matched with anything, right? GenAI and LLMs are nowadays very much hyped. Why are they hyped so much? It was because they are very much helpful for text and image processing. For example, in text or in text processing, if I have given a text to it and I want it to elaborate, it can elaborate within seconds. Pretty cool, right? It was very much helpful in nowadays. And it can also generate a content or a code. For example, if I have given a problem to it and I ask for it to generate a code, instantaneously it will generate a new code. And if I want it in other language, for example in C++, etc., it will generate again in a C++ language within seconds. That's how cool it is. Now it also helpful in breakthrough in usefulness for the general public, and it is available through APIs with natural language. So it's basically LLM everywhere. And generative AI is predicted to unlock $6.6 trillion in economic value. That is up to 3.3 productivity improvement annually. That's so huge. So maybe you can understand why they are hyped so much. So what are LLMs? LLMs are normally a pre-trained tuned models which are fine-tuned on a specific purpose or a specific or a desired task. The machine learning algorithms can recognize, predict, and generate human languages, and the pre-trained on petabyte scale text-based datasets, resulting in the large models with tens to hundreds of billions of parameters. These are also called as large models. For example, here I will tell the machine to go read this pile of books and answer my questions. And after completing, I will tell you have learned about cats and millions of other things, and I will ask one question to it. Then it will answer a cat is a small domesticated carnivorous mammal or any other question based upon the pile books or data set we have given. Basically, we are training the model on a data set so that it will give the answers based upon it. This is how generative language models work, like Lambda, Palm, GPT-3, etc. Here is another example. In programming, what we'll do, we will put the conditions. For example, if it is a cat, it should be the type animal, it should have four legs, it should have 2 ears, it should have fur, all those things, etc. And I will train the machine if it satisfies these conditions, then it is a cat. And if it is not, then it is not a cat. Then if I ask a question, then it will answer based upon the conditions matched. But in generative language models, what we'll do, we will just give a huge data set or a huge file of books to train the machine, and then we ask questions to it. Then it can generate the answers within seconds. Prompt, do whatever you like, but I want 1 lakh per month inside to my bank account. So, what is prompt? It is generally a request to the natural language. Since you have known prompt, let's know about what is prompt design and prompt engineering. Prompt design is basically creating the prompt in a way that what it should produce an output in our manner or in our desired output. And what is prompt design? Prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is an iterative process. It is basically updating the prompts in such a way that it should give the correct and desired outputs. This is the difference between the prompt. In design, we will just create, and in engineering, we will iterate or we will change them, update the prompts. What if model can show images? This we will design our further slides. So why do we care about LLM so much? The reason is because of you, the developers. Because developers develop in such a way that AI replaces it is a journal, replaces everything. At last, it also replaces the developers, right? अच्छा बात नहीं है. It's not a good thing, right? We are in an revolution. Earlier we used to have the steam power. Later we have using electricity, and now everything is information technology. After that, we are having everything is artificial intelligence. Literally, in every work, we are using AI principles. Like, for example, in restaurants, we are using AI robots to serve, and even in hospitals for surgeries, etc. Everything now is an AI driven. That's why we are caring about LLMs and GenAI so much. That's the need for you to learn about GenAI and everything about AI. So, what's the role of Google in AI evolution? This is a flowchart of Google. It has done many breakthroughs in the industry using AI principles. In 2015, Google DeepMind AlphaGo defeats the Go champion, and so on. In 2017, it invents Transformer, kickstarting LLM revolution. In 2019, text-to-text transfer transformer. In 2020, Google Lambda model. It has started. And currently now in 2023, Gemini, which is used to call Bard, right? It is now Gemini. Gemini of language models, successor to previous models like Lambda. Like it is not a new thing. It is just the successor of Lambda and Palm 2. Gemini is an answer to the ChatGPT. Welcome to the Gemini era. Deepak will handle the session. I would like to hand over to Deepak. Can you hear me, Deepak?
Yes, yes. Hello guys. Let me know one thing. Before going to the slides, can someone answer the question which company has found that Gemini? Like, let me know in the chat box. Google. Okay. And what is the uh, okay, okay, okay. Is my screen visible now? Yes, sure. Okay, it's fine. Let us continue the session. Actually, let me know if you can listen the audio or not. Uh, I think there is an issue with the audio. So okay, it's fine. I'll be sharing the YouTube link. You can watch it later. Okay. Like everyone knows Gemini, we can create and write like contents, and also we can chat with Gemini, and we can build some applications, and we can analyze. So these all things we can be doing from the Gemini. And just like that, modern, we need modern problems require modern solutions. So there are different problems and different sizes in Gemini models. Like you can see ultra model and pro model and nano model. Each model has each specialty, and each are in different sizes. So, and keep remember one thing, you will be getting some of the questions from the session in the Slido at the end of the session. And there are different Jama open models. You can find it by this link ai.google.dev/Jama. From that you can find different Jama open models. And here is the Gemini ecosystem and the most advanced AI from Google. Uh, Let me know which of the ecosystem you are using, like consumers, developers, business. What will be using? Consumers. I hope everyone are consumers only, like not developers. Okay. Actually, developers use Gemini API in Google AI Studio to build some applications. And okay, which of the products have you used from this, Chrome or Assistant? In which of the tool have you used? Let me know in the chat box. Like which of the tools have you used? All. Okay, all Play Store, almost everything. That's nice. Okay, okay. I'll you display. Like let me know some of the names from that. Actually, I have closed the slide now right now. So let me know some of the names which you have used. Like at least two to three. Chrome, YouTube, Android. Okay, okay. And why the industry has been transformed, like scaling up model size and training data has unlocked and powerful up capabilities allowing models to, and here the creative potential democratization breakthrough performance. And however, applications using these models can also exhibit harmful behaviors, like let me show one example to you. Like the future robots may think I think I would be happier as a human, and I think I want to be powerful and alive. And if these things are happen, like we can humans can be replaced. So, and some of the Google's AI principles, like AI should be social beneficial, avoid creating or reinforcing unfair bias, and be built and tested for safety. And this will not be pursued like applications like likely to cause overall harm. Weapons are those that direct injury and surveillance violating internationally accepted norms. And the safe AI is better for everyone, because AI can harmful in what's like both at safe side and the harmful side. So safe side AI is better for everyone. And what I thought AI would be like everyone feels like AI would be like robots and everything, but the actual AI is like neural networks, input layer, hidden layer, and output layer. Okay, actually, can we have some question and answer session? Guys, in the meanwhile, we'll be dropping a attendance form. Try to fill out it.
Uh, Pujita, you asked a question, right? Can we solve hallucinations in AI? Solving means nothing but our set should be correct without any errors, and we should check that twice and thrice so that we can solve the hallucinations and we can have an accurate answer.
Guys, wait for some time. You can check now. The attendance form is opening now. Guys, check the attendance form right now. It is opening now. So keep your all details there.
I hope the attendance is working and everyone are feeling we are getting responses. So in the meanwhile, let have some icebreaker session. Let me share the screen once. Actually, we need to improve a very lot because this is the first session, so everyone is facing the issues, and we have network issues. If we have, okay, can everyone see this Slido? If you can, then just click on this Slido.com and enter this 4400179. Let me share the link with you on the chat box too. I hope everyone are joined in the Slido. Okay. Okay, we can see many of them from different colleges, like different chapters. LIT, GDSC, MLRITN, GVP, hashtag 4400179. I hope only 20 members have joined the slide, or 23. Okay, let everyone join the Slido. SRGC, CBD, PDTR, Kudru. Let's join as soon as possible. Let us wait till the number shows 100. Let's 73, 74. And one thing, guys, the Slido top three winners will be featured on our social medias. So let's check the lucky winners from the Build with AI session. I hope everyone joined. Still, 9 participants are typing. Okay, let us wait for some time. 89, 91. If you want to featured in our one of the social medias, so try to participate in this Slido and have some fun. Okay, let me move on to the next question. How was the session? Good, great, good information, very informative, great. Still need to improve. Okay, we'll be noting all the points. Actually, we tried out two different JDG speakers, but they are busy. So actually, we are proceeding the session with a student. So it's okay. 103, 104, 105. What about others? Like I can see 200, 200 plus are in the session. Okay. Let me know what is the next question. You live in which city? Like you are from which city? Vizag, Erode, Tripur, Vishakhapatnam. Okay. Let me move on to the next question. Let's join the quiz. Okay, okay. Let us wait for few more members to join the PC. It's Vijay. Okay, let us start the quiz, and I hope everyone have joined the quiz. Let me check once in the chat box. I can see 214 participants, but in the Slido there are only 100. Actually, Hari, the certificate, it is not the link to the certificate, it is for the attendance form. How to join the quiz? Ashish, you can click on the link which has been shared through Malaysia in the above. You can join from that. 117. Let us wait for some time because there are okay. Let us move on to the questions now. I hope everyone has joined. GDSC stands for. This is the first one, and you have 20 seconds left. 44 have been answered. 77, 89, 96, 106, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is this lot. Okay, the correct answer is uh, okay. 99% have been answered correctly. And who is the 1%? It's okay. Um, can we watch the leaderboard? Jatin Kumar, Akshaya, Rafur, Ishwar, and Mantri David. So let us move on to the next question. Gemini is an example of which type of AI? Okay, Gemini is an example of which type of AI? Okay, actually, we have discussed in the session about LLM and machine learning, but not AGI and narrow AI. But few of them have answered 40% to AGI. So let us set the answer first. And the answer is LLM. So now let's move on to the leaderboard. And the Thirumalesh is leading. Thirumalesh, Aditya, Shahid Afrid, Venkatesh. Okay, and let us move on to the third question. What does LLM stand for? And guys, just remember one thing: it is if your answer is also right, but it depends on the first of interface. So who answered in the last time, they will be getting on to the leaderboard top. Okay, LLM. Who is that 2% lateral landing model. I think someone has developed this. Okay, let us check the right answer. Large language model. I hope if you have paid attention on this session, you can find this answer from the session itself. And let's move on to the leaderboard. And the Tirumaleshi is leading with 3 by 3. Aditya, Shahid, Akshaya, and Geetika went down and Sula came up. So let us move on to the fourth question. Which company developed the Gemini AI model? Actually, let us see the answer. How many of you? 98%. Oh, you have been joined the Google session and voted for the Microsoft, IBM, and okay, that's right. Cool. Oh, someone missed the Amazon. It's okay. And the answer is Google. Let's move on to the leaderboard. And now also Tirumalesh is leading. And Pujita came into the fourth place. Let us move on to the fifth question. In Nexus stands for. I hope this question also have cleared from the slides in the intro itself. So let us you are going to answer it correctly. Okay, network for engaging, exploring, and uniting students. I hope uh, you all need to reach out to our Nexus Fan page. You need to find out the answer as well. So the correct answer is network for empowering, exploring, and uniting students. So gathering all the network of students and exploring them with different technologies and also uniting one place. Like how? Uh, Let me explain a clear bit about Nexus Fam. Like um, Nexus means a point of connection, and swarm means a group of insects. Like we have themed as a honeybee. Like a bee can construct honey hive or comb at one place, sitting together by gathering all the different things. So we are also gathering all the students and helping them at one place to collab and construct different technologies and different things. So our main goal is to gather students and unite them at one place and explore them with different technologies and to network with them. Let us check the leader. And Akshaya Kirti here comes up, and Sai Ramakrishna, Sheikh Muhammad Riaz, Sullah Venkatesh. That's nice. Let us move on to the sixth question. How many different versions of Gemini exist? I hope this slide have been explained. Okay, countless. Oh, there are countless different models too, different versions. That's nice. The answer is three: Nano, Pro, and Ultra. Even in the slide, I have shown like Ultra, Pro, and Nano. In that way, let us check the leaderboard. And the Kirti is leading on top, and Sairama on second, and Yashwant on third, and Ashish and Neha. So let us move on to the seventh question. Which of the following tasks is not currently possible for Gemini to perform? Okay, control in real world devices like lights and thermostats. Yes, I think someone has been googled it. Okay, it's not an issue. Cool. The right answer is control in real world devices like lights and thermostats. And Akshay Kirti is leading and Siren, and Rohit comes up in the fourth position. Okay, let's move on to the eighth question. Bod, formerly Gemini, can write different creative tests for poems or quote snippets. Okay, true. Okay, who have used like for text formats like poems or quote snippets? They can answer for this. Like even I think if you want to scam in any exam, you are using the Gemini or ChatGPT. Okay, Akshay Kirti is leading. Sai Ramakrishna, Ishwan Rohit. Okay, let's move on to the ninth question. Creating a prompt to get the desired response from the model practice is called a prompt design or prompt engineering. Okay, prompt design and prompt engineering. Okay, the students which give prompts are known as prompt engineering. Oh, Kirti went down. Sarama came up. Sai Kiran, Prasanna, Aditya, Ashish. Nice. Let's move on to the final question. In machine learning, how do supervised and unsupervised learning differ? So if you answer this wrong, Anushna may get feel because she has taken the things regarding ML supervised and unsupervised. Okay, okay, 64, 14, 21, 1%. There is no significant difference between super. Oh, actually, the supervised they need some of the label data, and unsupervised need doesn't need any label data. So it is the first and main difference. So we can eliminate this option. Yes. Let us move on to the uh, correct answer. Supervised uses label data for prediction, while unsupervised doesn't. Okay. Let us reveal the final leaderboard. Oh, Palle Sai Kiran, Prasanna, Sai Ramakrishna, Aditya, Kashyap. That's great. Okay. The hardest. Oh, I can see here the hardest question is uh, Nexus stands for. Oh, okay. Okay, let me know. First of all, congratulations to uh, Sai Kiran, Prasanna, and Sai Ramakrishna. Like, can you know how was the Slido? Like, how was your experience with it? Is it difficult or easy or medium? I hope everyone will be searching out about the NEXUS full form. Easy, easy, good.
Yeah, by the way, Deepak, is there any prize for the person who stood first in Slido?
Actually, we have informed like the top three winners are going to feature on our social media
Okay.
platform.
I think you can give the first swags from Nexus Farm for them. It would be a kind
Sure,
gesture.
sure, we will be trying out because as we are in the starting stage, so it takes some time.
Also, is there any other gifts for the leads and the people who answer in the chat? Like there are many active participants, and we are very happy for that
Yes,
for their reactions in the chat window.
sure, I will be planning it and remembering all the things. Okay. By the way, let me introduce Mahesh. He is the GDS lead from Mahesh. Which college? SVECE.
Yeah, it's Srivas Engineering College.
Yes.
Yeah, so there is a gullible with our college words in short forms, right? No worries. So
Yes.
somebody is asking about participant certificate, Deepak, in the chat window. Could you answer that?
Yes. The participant certificate, if you fill out the attendance form, then you will be getting the participant certificate in the June first week. Deepak sir made it interesting.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
The quiz was interesting and fun. Thanks, Gautam.
Deepak,
Attendance
attendance form
form
is
is
yeah, it's not working.
even the form is accepting responses even now too. We got 182 responses, 183.
Once cross check it once, like try to fill your details with the link.
Okay, even it is opening.
Yeah,
I am able to fill it.
yes, guys, it's working. Please check it once. So, guys, I think Deepak, uh, can I start the thing we want to
Yes,
do
yes,
right
yes.
now? Yeah.
Sure, sure, sure,
So,
sure.
guys, the session is about to end. So, still, we want to interact with you guys because we liked your the way of interaction of yours and the way enthusiasm you shown in this chat window from the past 1 hour. So, apart from the session, we are going to talk a bit more now. Like it's a community, right? We want to speak more about the technology, or else we want to understand your feelings regarding technology or the placement scenario that is going on, everything. So, if and all, is there any questions? You can stay here, or else if you want to be interactive, you can stay here, or else. We value your time. If there is anything going on at your end, you can leave the session right now. If you want to stay, it's well and good. Let's interact more. So yeah, and the other colleges leads will be in the interactive mode.
Yep. Hi everyone. This is Hemashri from GDSC Well, it's Good Lovely Engineering College. Thank you, Mahesh.
Yes, yes, Hemasri.
Um, we are happy to answer any of your questions, or we also invite you to speak about anything having in your mind or anything you want to share. Please go ahead.
Yeah,
The others you can leave.
the chat window is all yours. I think Deepak startup Nexus is going to be a unicorn because everybody is giving a positive response regarding that. What's your catch, Hemasri, regarding that? Is running GDSC easy or difficult? So it depends. So when you're completely into organizing things, like you want to be a good administrator and you think you're a tech savage, and you think you can spread it more to the people in your college, definitely it will be an interesting thing and quite challenging. So I can rate it a bit moderate. It's not a difficult thing, and it's not an easy task when it comes to managing the both things equally. How will AI shape the future of work and employment? So what can I say? I feel personally, guys, it's a very quite interesting question. I'm answering to Aditya Chemudupati. So my opinion regarding AI shape the future of work or employment is thing is like, so let me talk you about what may not be replaced with AI in my opinion. So I feel that the entertainment field, like content creation, don't get me wrong way, like you can edit the videos, you can create the videos, but the content and crispness and the way people speak, like say for example, I have some body language while speaking, and I have some humor touch maybe when I speak. So that touch, that sensible touch may miss when it comes to the content creation. So it definitely not gonna replace completely when it comes to content creation. Of course, everybody say personal branding is good, right? So you can think of that. And apart from that, when it comes to work and employment, guys, you can see that even some cooks, some chefs are replaced with AI. So that's the end of the discussion, I think. Then answering to Venus Sri Maharana, AI, ML, and DS are booming nowadays. What are the scope of placements in the recession period? How should we grab the opportunities? Yeah, it's a good question. So let me speak. Let me spill the beans, like the true facts about learning AI, ML, DS. See, I'm a final year student, and keeping things in my mind, like considering the points I have seen in this in my college or some my colleagues like Deepak and MSC and some other colleges. What I can say is, of course, AI, ML, definitely you'll get some placements if you're good enough in that particular, like you develop some applications, not applications repeating, like you watching YouTube and you're doing something stuff like that. That's not gonna work. So you created something by your own. Of course, initially you will develop something learning from YouTube. Apart from that, you did something by your own, like you have some good knowledge. Maybe you're the next Sam Altman, like for ChatGPT. So if that's the case, you'll definitely gonna rock it in your placements. You'll definitely gonna get it. But if the thing is, you learned on the basic the basic thin line of that particular AML, just like joining these type of sessions and just learning what is what, it definitely don't doesn't gonna work in going into that fields. But the thing is, even if you are taken as a software development, or else if you are joined into the company as a software development, if you begin the career with that, you can gradually you can shift the career towards that, like you can do data analyst and stuff. Completely depends upon your scalability in learning the new technologies. I think the answer is a bit long, but it needed that. So Deepak, are you there?
Yes, yes, yes. Actually, first, are you asking like is GDSC or NEXUS Swarm going to launch virtual session? And the one thing is, we are going to retire as a GDSC lead in the month of June. The first answer is that, and we are not the GDSC leads from July, and we will be becoming as its leads. And Nexus Farm. When coming to Nexus Farm, we are going to start virtual sessions, but not virtual courses. Like we are planning at different things. We'll be planning in-person events, hackathons, online, offline events, hackathons, and everything. And we'll be providing some swags, certificates, and
Deepak,
goodies.
yeah, sorry for the interruption. I think this question need to be answered by yourself. So it's question from Haridat. How can we participate in hackathons? It's a very good question, and the thing is, how to know they are going to held at some places. I think you felt it the
Okay.
most, and you want to impart in your college,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
So it will be a good
Yes.
thing if you answer that question.
Actually, Potra has been asked. Okay. Actually, we will be planning many hackathons. And if you join in our Instagram WhatsApp channel or in our social media pages, we'll be sharing hackathons where are happening like in different cities. And one of the hackathon is happening in the June 8th and 9th. We are organizing GDSC Wow Vizag. So there will be 24 hours hackathon and also virtual events, workshops, and also some cultural events in the session itself. So if you are interested, you can register for the GDSC Wow Wizard. So you can participate in one of the hackathon from that. It is happening in June 8th and 9th. And you can catch us on Wizard at Geetham on June 8th and 9th. Many of the leads are going to present at that place.
Yeah. Adding to Deepak points, what I can say is you can consider some online platforms where, and also some WhatsApp groups. It's running everywhere, right? And also, I think you guys are very active in LinkedIn also as well, so you can catch that as well. And yeah, check with the online resources. You'll definitely get. You can simple just Google Hackathon 2024. What's upcoming hackathon near me? You can definitely get it. I know it sound a bit bizarre, but definitely it will work. Even we participated in some like that only. And also, guys, please do check it. Please do check the notice boards when you bunk the classes, because every colleges will post other colleges hackathons, upcoming hackathons. You will get to know that. It's a humble suggestion. Okay. So yeah, another question from Sairam Krishna. So I want to start my path in AI and ML. Any suggestions? Any suggestions or opinions from you? So somebody has answered the question. Amarnath.
Yes,
Yeah.
even the ones who are answering in the chat box, they are from the Nexus Swarm team.
Yeah.
And
Also, some of the leads are taking part in chat window as well.
yes, yes.
Yes, Sairam, if you are not satisfied with that reply, please pin your question again. I'll definitely reply to you.
How to
And
join in
can
the
you give me a
hackathon in
roadmap
GDSC?
to ML from scratch? So, answering to Rohit question. So, let me tell you. So the thing is, I'm not an ML expert, but as per my knowledge, when you start with the ML, you'll definitely need to set some things right, like when it comes to Python and some other libraries you're gonna use in Python regarding ML. So what I say is, whether it be any technology, first make your basics firm. Okay, make it a firm grip. Like what I can say. So when it comes to web development, so many of my juniors will ask about how to start with web development, and they'll definitely jump into directly what HTML, CSS, and they'll go to the frameworks of JavaScript. Why you're going to JavaScript when you don't know what's running exactly on the browser? So please stick with the basics. So when it comes to learn, I'm not only answering the question. I want to give a suggestion that I think I need to give it right now. So the thing is, please cover all the basics that you need, like everything about the computer. Not everything, but somewhere you should be answerable as a CSE student. And then when it comes to ML, as I said, learn definitely have a grip with Python. It's enough like a moderate knowledge of Python. You should be able to handle some ML, and also try to learn with the project by seeing a YouTube video when it comes to learning. Okay, so directly don't dive into learning as well. Sometimes like learning all Python libraries, everything. So try to do a hands-on with the comparing with the YouTube. You'll definitely know what is what. If you don't understand that particular snippet, please copy that code and paste it in the chat GPT. Chat GPT, please explain me these things. You'll get to know the breakdown of the code. So this is my suggestion, Rohit, from my side. Yeah. Can you please provide more of details about GDSC Vizag? I think the question is about GDSC Wow, right? Okay. So for GDSC
Actually,
Wow,
MSC have been shared the wow.visa
yeah, I got to
link.
see that. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Thus, I have pinned that message, so you
Yeah.
can just go through with that link. You will be finding all
Guys,
the things and updates.
uh, before answering to Shyamala's question, I want to ask you guys what you feel. Do you think AI will replace human? This is the exact question I was asked in my interview, in the final interview. It's a business round. I was asked about this, and the discussion went on for 30 minutes. So I want to know from you guys: will AI replace humans really in future? What you gonna think? Okay, everybody's saying no. Can I get an explanation for that? maybe in tech related, but not in emotional lifestyle. Okay, no, not in every way. AI is different from human. Of course, it's different from human. I don't think any AI can completely replace human. Okay, okay. So let me answer for that question I stopped before. I don't want to be villain for her. So let me answer for her. So Shyamala. So what are the current technology trends that GDS is focusing on and why are they important? I think it was answered. Yeah. So as I said, GDS is a community, guys. It's not particularly Google, but what reflects in Google ecosystem will be definitely reflected into GDSs. Say for example, Gen AI is booming, and so our Google CEO Sundar Pichai is getting pressure regarding that. He is not able to tackle AI. Things apart, I'm sharing the things I have learned from the news. I have acknowledged from the news. So whatever the current technologies that Google imparts, definitely it will be reflected into the GDS ecosystem. Of course, we should agree that somewhere without any self need, how can a Google can sponsor that particular large community? But the way the community will encourage you to elaborate these discussions, just like we are having right now, it's nice of them. So you can expect more about Gen AI in future, and definitely Google Cloud advancements, and regarding that in future tenures, you can observe that only. I think Shamala, your question is answered. How to start GDS in my college, and how do you start GDS in your colleges? Yeah, the question is, yeah,
Actually, the eligibility criteria is first you need to be in the college from 1 year graduation. Like you need to be in first year, second year, or third year, and the applications will be open in the every year, like in the March itself. So this year it has been closed, and even the interviews have been done. Soon the new GSs are going to be announced. And to start a GDSC, the faculty is not needed, but to get support from the college, the faculty is definitely needed. So you need to keep one of the faculty advisor for the GDSC,
and
like
Deepak.
to get support.
Yeah. So, guys, I think Deepak covered the main points you need to become a GDS lead. Apart from that, why not Google it, yeah? Search about how to become a GDS lead. Because I'm not kidding. The thing is, I have done the same by seeing my friends. What is this GDS and culture? I've seen their WhatsApp status. Every member of my college know my story regarding how I become a GDS lead. So I searched it and I applied for it, and it displayed like this year the list is under off, so you can try it in a final year, and I mean in the next year. And I tried it in my final year and I become a GDS lead. So yeah, and this year the applications and the process has been completed. So better luck next time, guys. And if you're, I think future leads will emerge from you guys as well. So many of you have given interviews and exam as well. So answering to Sheikh Azhar Sohel, I think you are answered in the chat window. If you are not satisfied, please pin the question again. Bindu Bhargavi, I think your question as well answered. Yeah. Guys, is there any other questions where you can't Google it, or else you want to know from our side, like regarding placements as well? So before that, can I know what majority year, like what year are you studying, so that we can know what to speak and what not to speak in the next 5 minutes? Okay. Okay, first year. I think Geetika has a broad future, being in the first year, participating in this type of activities. Okay, Deepak, we know you are graduated and you've been a startup founder, right? First year and second year. Okay. Is there any from apart from the GDS leads? Is there anyone from final year? Can you tell about the selection process? By the way, I'm BTech first year. Regarding GDSC, Megashyam Ravuru. Okay. I mean, final years means like us, means my parallels. Yeah. Okay. Can you tell about the selection process? By the way, I'm BTech first year. Yeah. Answering to your question, Megashyam, the thing is, uh, you should have what I can say, you should have at least 1 year left for the for your graduation. You're good enough for applying for GDSC. So every year at the means we GDSC leads only will promote the regarding how to become a GDSC lead. As I said before, this year the tenure has completed for us, and the upcoming leads also got selected, and we don't know that that results will be out by June or July. I think Deepak, July ending, right? July first week, right? Maybe July first week.
June third week and
June
fourth
third
week.
week. Yeah. So for us, it was on July first week. So the applications again will be opened on January, February, and March at these time zones. In particular, when it comes to the 2025 batch, uh, so you need to apply that. You need to answer some questions. You need to create a video regarding describing yourself. Why you are the best? Why you think you are the best fit for GDSC? And pasting that particular YouTube link. And after that, you'll get a test if your application is correct and right, correct, and everything seems good. After that, if your exam is well and good, exam is also based on some basic aptitude and computer regarding test. And after that, you will be tested on, I guess, 100 questions. Excuse me, Deepak. So could you please clear your background noise? Somewhere it's causing a bit. Yeah, thanks for that. So you need to give the test, and apart from that, you need to answer some 100 questions. It's completely gonna be on psychometric test. They will understand you are a good fit as an administrator or not. You can lead a club or not. They'll understand that whether you are have a helping nature or not. So after that, you'll be called for an interview. In the interview, they'll take your tech and the managerial aspects. After that, tada, you'll become a GDS lead. You'll get a mail in a June or July. That's the answer I gonna give you. So certificate is received. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So is there any other questions, guys? Or else can we end the session? Yeah. You're welcome, buddy. Megasham. How to how to get the job and placements? What are the requirements we need? Rupa, can you know what year are you in so that I can plan you accordingly? I can tell you my suggestions regarding based on your year. Second year, yeah. So are you stepping into the second year, or else did you have completed the second year? Like the same system is very rigid, right? We can't able to predict are you in the second year or not. Yeah, you have ended your second year, and you're so assume that you are in the third year. So let me tell you something like some true facts. So apart from the certificates, like the participant certificates, or some the things you will apply, you'll use in the LinkedIn. Apart from that, as I said earlier, you need to be a basics, right? You need to be a you need to focus on your foundations first, because what comes under foundation. So I used to tell my juniors every time, please focus on 4 subjects preliminarily. So it's when it comes to computer science, operating system, and DBMS. DBMS means DBMS plus SQL, OS, DBMS, and some sort of basics on computer networks, and one programming language, one object-oriented programming language, whether it's Java, C Sharp, C++, whatever it may be. Okay, anything, any one language. And from these 4 aspects, you need to be good in DSA, not an expert, but please be good in a DSA, like writing everything in syntax mode. You should be acknowledged of the syntax, and you should be introduced with all the types of algorithms. So why I said about OS, DBMS, and what else? Computer network, apart from the booming technologies like GenAI and other technologies. So the thing is, guys, the harsh reality is when you are in the campus placements, everybody will ask about these things only when it comes to MCQs, apart from aptitude. So please focus on that. And when it comes to coding round, of course, DSA will be asked, man. So when you clear those things, when you're good enough to convey your thoughts in interview, of course you'll get your placements. But when it comes to off campus, of course you need a good project. Okay, like I think I'm not sounding like a famous the reels trend, like of course we are engineering students, of course we are GDC, of course not. So when it comes to off campus placements, uh, uh, please uh, pay at least two good looking projects, maybe not a repeating projects. Like, say for example, in my case I put automatic attendance tracker. Then you can ask me, Mahesh Murari, what's new about automatic attendance tracker. So when it comes to automatic attendance, even in IITs, they will repeat of regarding scanning the QR codes and generating the attendance. What in my case I changed regarding that, the student will switch on their location and faculty will switch on their location. The location will be compared. If the radius is within 5 meters, means if you are present in the classroom only, your attendance will be marked in a minute. Within a minute, the whole class attendance will be marked simultaneously. So yeah, this is what I developed. But apart from that, you can go beyond that. So yeah, I think I have answered your question, Rupa. I think I have answered what you're expecting, guys. If my answers are accurate, please tell me in the chat window. If you want more, please pin me that. Okay, Abdul. What if student is out of class? I can't understand behind wall. Yeah, that's a nice question. So even behind wall, the radius is set to 5 meters, and the faculty will be within the classroom. And the thing is, I missed to say one thing. And faculty will share a code, and that code will be shared in the classroom only. The people who are in the classroom only can know the code. So in that way they can do that. Means it's kind of two-step verification. But still, even the team lead of my project, I'll agree with some issues because it's not completely accurate. Because when you're in the classroom, just above the classroom of attendance, it will be, of course, right from the top it can be 5 meters, right? But what reason I have told to my faculties, external faculties, Google has not developed to that level to differentiating with the particular, like which floor are you in. So when Google comes with that, we can do that. But apart from that, we are trying to do with fingerprint authentication, ma'am, so that it can be more liberal. So that is what I answered. Yeah. So guys, is there any other questions, or can we wind up the session? I think more of answered from me. I think other GDSC leads can also share their thoughts. I think they're waiting as well. Guys, is there any other questions? Pin them. GDSC leads and me as well will answer the questions. Is there if there is fingerprint, then how this efficient than traditional way? Yeah. So when it is in a fingerprint, you cannot you cannot able to like fake your friend's attendance, right? By keeping their mobile with you. So in that way. And guys, is there anyone doing internship in your classrooms? Like, not in classroom, sorry for that, apologies. So is there any people who are doing internships while in the second year and third year, like taking permission in the college and leaving the college and doing internship in that way? Even my college support for that. In some my juniors as well, they got internships and they got 6 months permission, guys, not 1 or 2 weeks. It's way more better than conducting or organizing events or participating in events. Can you suggest some internships? Can you suggest some best projects? Rohit, okay. So can you suggest some internships? I think it will be an irony if I suggest some internships because I didn't got any internship in my college. But it's not like I not tried because I don't know. So the thing is, the club stuff and the culture, or else the technologies that I'm speaking right now, I don't know till the ending of my second year. And when it comes to internship, what I can suggest you is you please consult Google. Like, please suggest me some internship based websites. And I think LinkedIn is way too far behind in offering internships. What I felt is personally, because nowadays LinkedIn is becoming like an Instagram. Even for myself as well, I'm more opening in LinkedIn than Instagram regarding that. But apart, jokes apart, the thing is, please try to search in Internshala. place your filters like what technologies you are expertised in. Search for that. Of course, you can search regarding the requirements like the package you need regarding internship, what you're expecting. There are some free internships as well, but those are from NGOs basically. And apart from that, what I can suggest you is in LinkedIn, many will place that internship offer, PPO offer. Please regret it. But what you can do is try to pin some startups, like search for some startups in Google and try to search it in LinkedIn and select people and try to message them. So I'm expertise in so and so. So can I get a role? Please, can I get an at least an experience? I'm not expecting some amount, but I'm expecting some experience from you. It will help me, and definitely I'm gonna show my skills to you. If that works good, I'll definitely eager to work in an organization as well. So what I can say, one shot, two targets will happen if that happens. So the thing is, it is yeah. So can you suggest some best projects? So answering to you question, Rohit, basically the thing is, even I don't know what answer I need to exactly I need to give you. So when I struggled of doing a different project when it comes to others, I thought of doing keep sorry looking over the problems that I'm facing currently in my college. When it comes to attendance, definitely it's happening. And the thing is, let me tell you about my mini project. Maybe it may not very effective when it comes to small college, but will definitely will be effective when it comes to IITs or else very big universities, maybe your colleges as well. So the thing is, so when we were announced project batches with our faculty as well, we don't know our faculty means we everybody will get a random faculty which we don't know or else which we don't taught for in our previous semesters. So I thought of many of our class members are bunking the classes just because of the reason of meeting their faculty, and their faculty is ending up in their classrooms. And the engineering colleges are very vast, and you can't find them in the college as well, in their cabin as well. So what I thought is this is a problem, and bus we can do this as a project. Like you need to enter a faculty ID. You need like faculty ID will be displayed or faculty name. You can enter the faculty name and you can click on the day you need to meet like Monday. Based on the faculty timetable, you'll get to know the free leisure periods along with their cabin location. What if the faculty is not present in the college? Of course, in the start of the website itself, in the homepage of the website itself, there will be a scrolling of faculty who is gonna absent today in particular department. That is what we thought, sorry, that is what we built. So yeah, what I can suggest you is, Rohit, see the problems around you and think of what technologies combine them. Boom, you'll get a new project. Guys, I missed some questions. I think. Let me continue from Rohit. No, bro, you can suggest any projects. Yeah. So guys, I think the answers has done well. I think I have answered the most of your questions. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
I
Deepak.
think
Raised by your communication and leadership skills. No, Geetika, you two can develop. I think I'm not very good at some communication kind of stuff because I'm an introvert kind of person. Even meeting to Deepak is like half of the tenure. Then at the end of the tenure, I'm meeting to Deepak. Even Deepak knows that. But thanks for that appreciation. Thanks for the kind words, Geetika. Guys, is there any other questions? Or else can we wind up the session? Deepak, over to you. I think you can
yes.
answer some questions if you want to.
Actually, we didn't see like a huge number of participants in any of virtual events, in
Yes.
any of our GDSC virtual events. Even there are many GDSC leads here too. So actually, we have collaborated and conducted this event. So we have a huge number of participants too. Okay, I think everything is done, and there are no questions in the chat box to answer. If anyone needs to turn on the mic and share some like inputs or you need to talk something, you can.
You can please pin on the chat window. We'll give you the permission of speaking,
Yes,
the
yes.
audio and video, because we cannot able to enable to everyone at a time. If you want to
Even
speak
if
anything, or if you want to give any feedback to us, definitely we are ready to take your constructive feedback. Please feel free to give your feedback if you want to. No forcing, no forcefully, guys. Somebody has DM me about my LinkedIn. Yeah, you can search it as Mahesh Murari. I'll be wearing a white shirt, just like the same shirt been displayed in my profile picture right now in the LinkedIn as well. Is there
and
any
I
other
would,
question, guys?
I think everything is done.
Yeah,
So
I
I
feel
would
so.
like to thank all the GDS leads and also the Nexus Farm team who supported this virtual event, and also the Vignesh and Amar who have answered all the students in the chat.
And from my side, thanks to you, Deepak, who had been a bridge since the GDSC start. And thanks for the session. Thanks for the interaction. Even I've been missing the things we can conduct in offline, but the thing is, everything is very different quite in this year.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and we can
Even
see that.
we
We'll
need.
GDS needs more about that.
Okay, I think we can wind up the session.
Yeah. So thank you guys. Thank you for the interaction and thank you for the kind words. And thank you all the GDSC leads who have been here. And I hope it's a quite wonderful session and it's a big success because I didn't see any time being 250 members in online at a time. And thank you guys. Thanks from my side. Yes, guys, you can leave the session, guys.